another look at digital citizenship,
and we recap some of the homecoming week events.
And there's still time to pick up a Bleacher Creature t-shirt in time for tonight's game.
All today on
the Air. I'm your host, Olivia Carter.
And I'm your co-host, Big Al.
This week is Digital Citizenship Week, and we again visit with Mr. Hill for more important information on knowing more about being a good digital citizen.
Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about copyright issues online and how you do that. Remember that anytime you use something, let's say you're doing a project and you're going to use a picture, we all know that when you take someone else's words, you make sure that you cite that and give them credit for their work. The same goes with any kind of art form. So if it's a picture, if it's music, anytime you do that, you want to make sure that you give credit to the author, especially if you're going to turn that in or use it for a college scholarship or any kind of project. Give credit to the person that did it. It's fine to use it as long as you give them credit. The other thing we're going to talk about is your digital footprint. Anything you do online stays with you, and we know that, so we know that when we post stuff, it's going to come back to us. But one thing we forget about is if you retweet something, if you like something, if you share it, that ties it to you. So if there's bad words in those lyrics, if there's something inappropriate in that picture, even if you didn't do it initially, sharing it or liking it, that ties it back to your digital footprint as well. So be really careful when you're on there because that stuff never goes away. And when you're applying for jobs, applying for scholarships, when your grandma's online, she could see that you did that. So ask yourself, would grandma be cool with this before doing it? Have a good day. See you guys.
One important aspect of digital citizenship is giving credit where credit is due. And that means that if you borrow text or a photograph or really any content from a web page and use it in your production, you should give credit to the person who originally produced the work. If you were to take your education to the next level, like at IU East or some other college or university, and you were to claim some work as your own and not give the proper credit, then it could have very dire circumstances because every college and university has a plagiarism policy and many technical programs as well. So be aware that you have to give credit where credit is due. Thanks.
I don't think that people should post dumb stuff on their social media because colleges will look at it and then they might not get accepted.
Hey, Levi here. It's not good to post stuff on Twitter, especially song lyrics that say cuss words and stuff because colleges look back at it. That's not good, so make sure you're cleaning up what you say so if you're going to play college at the other level or something, they're not looking at you and like, dang, he cusses type stuff, so that's not a good idea, so clean it up.
On Wednesday, RHS students donated money for Riley Children's Hospital to tape an administrator to the wall.
You could stick your tape to Coach Tawfiq, Mr. Baker, or Mr. Amix.
And by the end of lunch, all three were pretty well stuck to the wall. Thanks to everyone who donated. In all, over $100 was raised for Riley.
Before we take a look at some announcements, we want to remind everyone that there will be a whole school assembly on Tuesday next week. Former college and NFL football player Jimmy Bell will be the guest speaker, and he'll also be the guest at the first Young Life meeting of the year Tuesday night. We'll have more about Mr. Bell and Young Life on Monday's show.
Now let's take a look at the rest of the RHS announcements.
Deadlines to sign up, and how seniors can apply for free to some Indiana colleges. Today is the last day for juniors to sign up to take the PSAT. The test is October 11th, and all sophomores will be taking the test. Any junior who wants to retake the test can prepare for their PSAT, can sign up in the counseling office. There's no cost, so juniors consider retaking it for great practice to be college ready. And make sure to pick up a student guide from the counselors when you sign up. Today is also the last day to get signed up to donate blood next week in the RHS Fall Blood Drive next Friday. Sign up during all 3 lunches in the cafeteria. Make sure to sign up and save some lives. And this year it's even more important as the Community Blood Center, who conducts our blood drive, will be sending some of the donated blood to hurricane-affected areas in the U.S. where supplies have been depleted due to many injuries. So give blood and help save a life. HOSA's next meeting is next Wednesday, September 27th in Miss Hisrick's room. Dues and membership forms should be turned in at or before the next meeting. Junior early college students, you'll be visiting Miami University on September 28th. Sophomores will be going to University of Dayton on November 8th. And seniors, you need to sign up with Mr. Ronnie to find out more information about the Vincennes University trip and sign up. Make sure to turn in your permission slips ASAP. Bleacher Creature t-shirts are in, and there's still time to get one. Please see Mrs. Hinkie in the Counseling Center before or after school, or pick up one during lunch. They cost $10. Seniors, next week is College Go Week. Many Indiana colleges will accept applications for free that week. Check your Canvas for an announcement with a list of all the schools who are offering free applications next week. And any senior who applies to those schools can let the counselors know and be entered to win some great college swag. And teachers, you can win too. Decorate your door in honor of your alma mater and you could win a Tim Hortons gift card. And the department with teacher doors decorated can win square donuts. And if that's not enough, colleges will be visiting RHS next week. Indiana State University will be here on Monday, and Purdue Polytechnic will be here on Wednesday. Visit them during your lunch in the cafeteria. That's your announcements. I'm Naomi Carter.
Let's get a quick Red Devil sports report.
Boys and girls soccer share Leibold Field for a doubleheader last night, and a big weekend for girls and boys tennis. The girls opened things up with a match against Franklin County and pulled out a close win 2-1. Peyton Van Middlesworth scored both goals for the Red Devils. The boys then finished the night against Connersville and shut out the Spartans 5-0. 3 Red Devils scored with Dennis Herrera scoring a hat trick. Ben Chaney and Jonathan Herrera added the other 2 goals for RHS. Good luck this weekend to girls golf as they enter sectional play. And good luck to boys tennis as they compete in the NCC tournament. That's sports. I'm Caleb Ellis.
Will there be some rain tonight to affect tonight's game and the halftime events? Let's go with Cade to the weather.
Even though it's starting to cool down, it will start to warm up next week.
The highs will reach the upper 70s, cooling down to the upper 50s with a sky full of clouds. Tomorrow will be pretty sunny with the highs reaching the lower 80s with the lows in the lower 60s into Sunday morning. Sunday you can expect to see some more clouds with the highs reaching the mid 80s and the lows going down to the lower 60s. Monday the highs will reach the lower 80s, dropping down to the lower 60s.
Good luck to the Richmond Red Devils tonight as they're preparing to face Marion in their homecoming game. That's our weather. Back to you guys in the studio.
As we close today's show, remember to come out tonight for the RHS football game. The Bleacher Creatures are having a beach theme for the student section at tonight's game.
And here's a look at some more highlights from Spirit Week and the parade. Have a great weekend.